Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I'm Joel.
We're back in the craft room. This is the Slovak farm. Sorry.
The crazy farm.
Head down. Just a touch. It's like sting fun.
I have to be weird.
Look, you want to play a game?
Maybe we should
No chance that person's related to me, right? That is my great-grandma Emma. It's Sunday. We're filming this on Sunday night because...
Monday,
I just squirreled, by the way. We're filming this on Sunday night because, like, next week is, like, crazy busy.
We'd be able to record on Thursday?
Yeah.
It was Thursday or Sunday. We
So-
didn't want to make you wait.
We figured we'd just do it now. I have a meeting tomorrow at church, which will be good times because we got some weather going on. It's 28 and snowing right now. It's supposed to be rainy tomorrow, possibly snow mix. If the system goes south, if it stays north, it's rain.
So our options are ice slick, snow slick, or slushy slick.
Welcome to Ohio. But it's so back to this picture. So I posted a shot of this picture last night on my social media, and I was like, who's that? And all of my friends were like, well, it's gotta be a grandma or a great grandma because she looks exactly like you.
And they kind of see pictures of her mom.
Good genes. Strong genes running in the family. That is my great grandma Ayers. Emma. It's a photocopy of the actual picture which my mother has. So that's great grandma Emma Ayers. This was taken in 1917. Emma was 21.
So she would have actually been able to buy this house when it was still newish. When she had that picture taken.
Emma and Roger Ayers. Roger Ayers was her husband. That was my great-grandfather. Lived? I don't remember. Oh, no, I don't remember where they lived in Elyria. Grandpa was actually originally born in Elyria. No. Yes.
Would you like to pause the video so you can go find out?
I was about to say, yes. They lived in Elyria. I got some great family history stories.
Oh my god. I'm a nomad. My family's from all over the place. Her family stayed in the same place for like 4 generations. And she can tell where they were before that because the part of her family that did move stayed in the other place for several generations.
True story. True story. I have some great family stories. Some great family history. But strong genes. Because my niece looks exactly like us. Looks exactly like me.
And acts like you. I'm
Acts
pretty
like me.
sure dear Lord did the same thing to your brother he did to mine. Gave him a sibling exactly like it. Gave him a child exactly like the sibling.
I wonder if some of my behaviors are hers.
Oh.
Could be.
Ask your grandpa.
You should. So, that's our funness.
Isn't that what this whole channel's about?
Yes, that's what this whole channel is about. That's our funness for the, I don't know, minute. I have comments pulled up on the
Do you want me to read them so they'll swim closer this time?
other screen. Yes, make sure you read all of Len's together.
All 3 of them?
Yes.
Do they go from bottom or top?
Go from bottom to top, I think.
Lynn McGill. My opinion on cross-stitch backs. If you can't see them, why does it matter? I have watched every how-to video on French knot and still no luck. Love beads. I need to get my oh-so-crafty birthday list together.
And I know she got her Miss Oh So Crafty birthday list together because I saw her post it yesterday. Lots of people doing the Miss Oh So Crafty birthday sal. School of Magical Stitches has taken over the Flosstube universe. I ain't doing it. Neither is he. There's a whole group.
You couldn't pay me to do a stitch along? Like, this past week, I haven't stitched as much as I normally do, because I'm like, well, honestly, stitched out.
School of Magical Stitches is not a stitch along. So it's a group, and it is called School of Magical Stitches and Literature. It's a Facebook group, and they're doing Harry Potter this year, so everything is Harry Potter related, and they have homework, which is like put in so many stitches on a project that contains such and such a theme, and they get extra credit, and apparently they all ended up in detention at the end of January, and I really haven't figured out why yet, because none of the Flosstubers I watch that are doing it have explained it. Y'all, if somebody is doing that, tell me how y'all, because the way Michelle G worded it in her video last week, it was like, it was a short week, so we ended up in detention. Huh? Anyways, it's not my thing. Harry Potter's not my thing. I never really got into Harry Potter. I don't really read as much as I should anyways, because as I've said before, it's kind of a choice between do I cross stitch? He's gonna sneeze. Do I cross stitch or do I read? And a lot of people say, oh, audiobooks. I watch Flosstube while I'm cross stitching. So, yes,
why would you volunteer for homework? I don't care what it is. It's like doing cross-stitching for doing something you love for a job. It ruins it. Deadlines and scheduling suck the fun out of everything.
It is kind of cool to watch. I mean, there are some people that enjoy that. It is kind of cool to see
My
everybody.
personal opinion, I would rather run headlong into a train while it's coming at me.
It is kind of cool to see everybody stitching on so many different projects. And they do kind of have an out clause if you don't have something that fits the theme or you're a monogamous stitcher, you do so many stitches on one single project. Not something I'm really into because I'm really into Harry Potter. But it has taken over the Flosstube universe. Gotta love it. Hey,
Nope.
whatever works for you and what you want to stitch.
More power to you. Same thing I say to the people who do the Heaven and Earth designs. More power to you. You couldn't pay me.
I'm not doing that, but I've been doing the Miss So Crafty birthday sale. So.
Okay, next. Sue Fitz. I used to do lovely French knots years ago. To save my life, I can't do them anymore. I usually give it to my
sister-in-law?
To my sister-in-law to do these days. Okay, I never heard that one that way before.
I actually responded to that and told her that another Flosstuber that I watch said she gives it to her mother-in-law. Or gives it to her mother to do the French knots. I think that's funny. I just do beads.
Andrea Bard says French knots. No French knots for me. Centennial knots sometimes. Mostly I just use beads.
Centennial knots, colonial knots, French knots, it's not happening. We ain't knotting nothing.
And then Heather Gooch.
I don't know, Heather, you have to tell me how you say your last name Friday. Hi, Heather!
Greetings. Greetings, Earthling.
Heather's from Just Stitching.
I thought so. Forgive my mispronunciation, or congratulate me if I actually managed to get one right. Love to see the progress on your projects, you two. Laura, I can't believe you got that cross ornament done within 2 days. Well, I can believe it. You stitch so much faster than I do.
It
LOL.
was 4 colors.
But it's gorgeous on the black fabric. Joe, the way you describe your nest, I pictured you like a dragon settling into his hoard among all of his loot.
Basically.
If I had a crafting, yeah. I
Probably.
would.
You have an office.
Mm-hmm.
But,
that's where I play video games. Pew pew.
That cross really wasn't that hard to stitch because it was only 4 colors, so.
Also, she just happened to start it on days where it was easy for her to do it.
And it was kind of the shape, the cross was repetitive circles down and across, and the motifs were very symmetrical. It was all very symmetrical, so it was kind of easy to do.
Yay.
It was something simple to do.
That's
concludes
the comments.
Thus concludes the comment section of this show. Whips.
Thousand lessons with a wet noodle. Don't ask me. This is Really Friendly Cats by Kit and Bixby? Bixby. Bixby. Kitty cats are cool. I haven't gotten too much progress. As I said, I've been but I've gotten a little ways down. I'm just going to do all these little triangles all the way around because they're really easy to count. Instead of counting 6 stitches, I count 1 triangle. Makes it very easy, at least for me.
That's what I would do.
And this is by One of a Kind Baby Designs. And it's called Small Dragon, which I cheated. Which I can smell it.
He's almost done.
It's just,
He's like, I want to sit here and stitch on this.
I'm very tempted to. I'm forcing myself not to. I have not worked on Dragons of Sumatra, partially because I'm almost done with this one, partially because, well, this is the time I usually stitch on it. Like right now.
He's just not feeling it today.
Well, I'm close to babies. I'm going to finish the baby dragon.
Small dragon, not baby dragon.
I've always called baby dragon. It's a baby dragon.
Okay.
That's it for me.
That's it for you.
Moving along to Crazy Lady.
We've got a party going on over here.
Where's the roof?
Tree of Stitches by Bees Needlework. Let's see.
Don't lose the floss.
The floss is back here. I will go over all of my colors and all of the stitches when I finish it. But let's see. I finished the cushion stitches, which are kind of hard to see on the camera, but they look better in person. They even look better when I take a still of it. I had to fix some of my rice stitches. They were in the wrong spot. I don't remember what these are called. Oh, these are Jerusalem stitches. And then there's floral stitches up here, which again, the lighting, you can't see them, but they actually do look, I mean, you can see them. I can see them quite well looking at them.
I think the problem is the light we're using is a pure white light, and those are white, so it's having all kinds of issues with it.
These things are made at night. Let me just tell you. Stitched on 28 count even weave, hand dyed by the Slovak Farm, blue, gray, solo. Shameless self-plug. And then Tiny Modernist, Santa House, I buried it. Whoops, my bad. I finished the side that I was on. There we go. You can see it all. See the whole thing. There we go. We'll zoom in. I finished the side that I was on, the left-hand side. I built a snowman. And I was
You
wrong.
want to go put this with the tree so you don't lose it?
And I was wrong. I had his butt wide enough. I had his buttons were off. His buttons are supposed to be perfectly aligned. They're not. Oh, thee well.
Question, who would have noticed it if she didn't tell you?
Who puts buttons on a snowman in a straight line?
I try to make them perfectly symmetrical. I'm a builder. I make things pretty.
So, I am finished with this section, so it's going in timeout. Well, not in timeout, but it's going to be put away until I touch everything anything else.
Actually, what it suffers from is it's not tree.
It does suffer from that. I'm not gonna lie. Tree is probably going to get done sooner rather than later. Put that away. But oh, I dropped something. Okay. I needed something to stitch on Friday at work. If I was gonna have stitching time, and then because taking tree with me places is kind of challenging because I gotta take the instructions with me, especially for those floral stitches. So I needed something that was fairly easy. And travel. Words are hard.
Basically, you don't take nightmares and try to stitch it in the car. It doesn't work.
Something that would travel. So I pulled out Year in Chalk. By Hands On Design. This is September, so Summer Don't Go. And I finished it.
So, me and her both found an issue with this designer, and I'd really like to have a conversation with the person that let this slide.
What?
This line of stitches right here that's all broken up, it's also one of the pretend lines that's bolder.
It's the grid line on the pattern.
So
that was interesting to discover.
And they don't use a difference between the grid line and the back stitching. I had that problem with one I was doing before that I can't tell you about.
But it's done. Summer Don't Go. It's done in DMC white, with the exception of this bottom part of white here. That is DMC B5200. That's why they looked different. After a bath, they look fine. It looks fine. The yellow is
highlighter.
Light Effects Fluorescent.
Yeah, it's also a highlighter.
I forget the number. I do believe the cat just tried to open the
I don't think there's a try involved.
The cat's getting the closet door open. It's going to pop open here in a minute. Not the ghost.
I blocked it with a box.
But it's done. So I finished
when you post this video, I'm taking a screen grab of that, putting it on Facebook.
So I finished it at Market yesterday because we sold the whole whopping nothing at Market yesterday. So I started May, which is Plant Seeds of Joy. And this is where I got at Market and at Mom and Dad's house. Before my father tried to tell me I was a flaming idiot and I didn't know what I was talking about.
No, skip, next, sorry, next, no, vetoing that bit.
So I do need to pull out Life's Moments, but we'll get to that in plans. It is Sunday, so hashtag Santa Sunday. I'm doing this one, Warm Wishes by Little Designs Company. I think I might have actually called it Little House Needleworks on my Stitch 9 challenge. Oops.
You're going to get a citing error.
Citation error. I am doing this in none of the called fors. And I'm changing things greatly. I don't do my ornaments in the called fors generally.
Well, that's how you use up all the weird floss you get.
I mean, that's what you do with your weird flosses, right? But, again, that light is making it look really washed out.
We'll try raising it up to the light level.
Whoa, that's bright.
That help?
That actually does help. So the border is stitched in, is called for in gassed chive. I am doing it in one of my Victorian Mono samplers. The chimney I'm doing in Weeks White Lightning, so it looks like smoke. This is supposed to be a tan. What?
Maybe you should just do what you're doing with the tree and just go over all that stuff when you're done.
I'll go over it when I'm done. But this is supposed to be a tan, but I did it to make it look like stone. This is actually supposed to be a 2-color stripe. I did it, and these are both a Threadworks. This is supposed to be white. I'm not doing it in white. When I finish it next week, if I finish it next week, I'll hit you up with what I'm doing. You'll see. But most of it's Victorian Mono out of my monthly club.
Hey, have you gotten any more of that? Because you haven't played that game in a while.
Guess what?
What?
We're gonna play that game next.
Oh. No, I did not know. That wasn't a lead-in. I honestly didn't know.
He didn't, because I have hidden this week's haul from him. But that's it for whips and finishes. Moving along to haul. 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 I'm not the only one who's got haul.
No.
You've got some haul.
This came in. And there's stuff in it.
You might want to take that stuff out there, darling. What is this first?
It's the bag that I got when we were on retreat.
BFF bags and pouches.
Now, I don't know what this pattern is called, but it is modeled after the pseudo Picasso. Basically, it's inspired by Picasso, because he's actually a character in the show, Time Travel, and it's called Exploding TARDIS. That's why you have the Picasso lines.
Yeah, she just called it Exploding TARDIS. And then show the inside.
That's just epic looking.
I like this fabric.
Yay! This isn't what I'm most excited about. She did something I didn't expect.
So you remember a couple weeks ago, we went and we bought Joe fabric, and I was like, he picked 2 $10 fabrics.
This wasn't cheap.
Yeah, because he picked 2 $10 fabrics, and I didn't use one of them. His Valentine's Day present is his housewife. And they use Legend of Zelda fabric. So the blue fabric that we bought, I didn't use. And I totally sewed it screwed up. And I sewed the bag screwed up too.
How'd you screw the bag up?
The right side up is supposed to be on the front side.
I like it like this.
Well, why don't you show them the bag? And it's the same Zelda fabric with the red quilting flannel inside.
Not from Skyward Sword.
I have no idea. I saw Zelda fabric and I went, oh, he will want that. And then I was like, okay, we have to find fabric to match that. And he goes, well, let's go pick out fabric to make my housewife. And he picked out 2 $10 a yard fabrics, and I didn't even use one of them.
Well, you didn't know she was doing that when you were there.
It was a surprise, so I didn't want to tell you. At present, there are no more of those bags made. And I don't know if there ever will be. I do have more of the fabric, though. So, that's his haul for the week.
I need scissors.
My haul is my BFF bags and pouches set. So this is the outside fabric. This is the inside fabric. It's got the clear vinyl. I got 3 different sizes. So I got the whole set. This is the large. This is the medium. And this is the small.
I forgot you got a 3-piece set.
I did get a 3-piece set.
You will be seeing this and this being used, but this will not be used until I'm done Dragons of Sumatra. Because the project it's set for is the one I'm doing after Dragons.
This is TARDIS. These do not count against my Stitch from Stash because I bought them at the retreat.
Was it October or November?
September.
September.
She and I can't remember the lady's name now. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. But she expressively told me they will not be done until after the first of the year.
I think she went there going, I'll sell a couple bags. She left there going, Mama.
She left there with a pile of orders to finish, and I knew that, and I knew it would be a while, and I did message her back in a couple weeks ago, and I said, hey, just looking for an ETA on my bags to know when to expect them, and she said, oh, they'll be done like this week. So, total surprise, wasn't expecting to get them. That,
Yeah, and like I said with the other ones, I'm pretty sure the needle would lose.
And it's the thick vinyl front, which I like. I just don't like sewing with it, so don't ever expect a bag with me sewing with it.
I love you.
I love you.
I was expecting a dinky little Trike Force decal on the back or something. Honestly.
Gotta love me.
Well, there is no questioning whose this is. Yeah, we actually what's really funny is we actually had an argument. We had a discussion / argument. I don't think I actually got to the argument phase, but it was close. Should I stop it? I have a small problem. I want to play The Lady of Zelda, but that's like one of the only games I want to play for a $300 system. Damn it. Well, my birthday's in June.
Mm-hmm. So, yes.
I got Zelda.
Can you tell he's excited?
Oh, she knows what she's getting for Valentine's Day, and you won't see at least one of them. Actually, won't see either one of them. Because I don't think filming while you're getting a massage would be very kosher. And the other one, I don't think will last to the day after you get them. There's a local chocolate shop that is famous for their chocolate-covered strawberries, so I'm going there to get her chocolate-covered strawberries. Excuse me. Dad,
Did you knock it over?
no, but it just...
Okay. And I got...
I'll just really pay attention to Zelda so I don't see the names.
The cars are going really slow out front of the house because of the snow, by the way.
Well, considering the fact that it's white, and more white, so I'm pretty sure the road ain't there.
Yeah.
Well, it's there, but you can't see it.
Okay, so my Victoria Mata sampler shop threads came in on Saturday.
Crank up the light. Boop. One down.
We got really bright right there.
We look like ghosts.
Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Too much?
Too much.
Up or down?
Down. That's good. It's still a little light, but I don't think filming these is kind of sometimes tricky.
Some?
I'll take a picture and put it in at the end of haul. That might help.
Okay.
Are you guessing what color name this is?
Peach.
Very good. New peach. Very good.
Well, if it hits a brown in it, then it could be old peach. What? Bruising.
This is a nice gold. I may swap out. One of the colors, the color I'm doing the windows in. And that little ornament for this goldy brown color.
I'm just going to go with Midas.
No. Antique Maze.
That's upside down.
Well, I'm trying to show the flaws too. Antique Maze. I'm twisting them so that if there's variegation in them, you see it. It's coming across a little bright green. It's not quite that bright.
Tree leaf.
No, but it's a plant.
Marijuana.
You got something you need to share with me?
No.
Cactus? Better not be.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I like the name of this one. I have to find something to use this in just because of the name.
That does not help.
Oh, and that's pretty. Again, it's a little bright. It's a little bit of a duller shade. It's blue. There is some seriously good variation in there.
My guess is Ocean Fairy.
No.
Avalon.
Avalon.
I'm sorry, I think of castles when I think of Avalon, and I keep forgetting about the whole lake thing.
Yeah, Avalon was in the lake.
Yeah, so change the fact that Avalon was the castle, not the lake.
Another green, a little bit darker. Cactus.
Can I just go off the wall crazy?
What?
Exorcist Puke Green.
It does kind of have that split pea soup green look. It's called Garden Club.
I'm sorry, the cactus looks more... you sure they didn't switch the name tags? Because this actually looks closer to me for a cactus. Because they're usually not bright colors, they're duller colors. And this looks like something you'd find in the garden.
Well, that's what they're named. This one's fun. This one has a DMC number too. So it's not very variegated.
Red velvet.
Nope.
That's what it looks like though, doesn't it?
It does.
What?
Vampire Red. And it's DMC 816.
Great. She handled vampire blood. Now she's gotta grow fangs to try to eat me. Warn you, I have high fat content. It might be bad for you. I would go look. I'd grab it, but that'd look very, very, very questionable. Yeah.
So there's this month's Victorian mottos. Again, $15 for 6 20-yard skeins. That's 20 yards each.
Sorry, your fabric's nice, but no, this is more important. It's Zelda.
Nancy has, and I get just the regular limited edition. She does prim, she does limited edition. You can do 12, and it's like $25 a month.
Can they do something really weird? I promise not to break anything. Give me an A. Give me a B. I'm done.
And thus concludes the haul portion of today's program. Announcements and plans. We didn't pull something out of the magic bag for a new drawing.
Mm-hmm. Where's the magic bag?
Purple polka dots. Betty, I commented on
What's really funny is that normally that doesn't narrow it down.
It doesn't. Betty, I commented on your comment from 2 weeks ago about this chart that I never got your address. I will give you that I haven't looked in my spam folder. I just thought of that. I'm going to look in my spam folders. You didn't comment on last week's video, so I'm going to say it again. I did give you my Yahoo email address. So, we are filming this on Sunday night. This is the chart we're giving away, or the book we're giving away for this week. And I don't know what our question was. Oh, it was something about fur babies helping.
Yeah.
But, speaking of fur babies, my puppy's down on the floor. I will do the drawing for this tomorrow and insert the video here.
Survey says
Only one person entered the drawing for the booklet, A Woman's Gift. So, Amber Marie wins the book. I will get it in the mail to you soon. Works for me. We have another kit. Did you think... We got a question?
do you stretch the... If you have to go from here to here, do you end it and so we start it down here, or you just go over there?
Are you a cross-country stitcher?
Woohoo! Yes. Yes, I am.
He's a cross-country stitcher.
But also, most of the time I do it, it's a case of I might save a quarter of an inch, but it'll take me another 2 minutes. Nope, that's a few more squares I can do. There you go.
He's a cross-country stitcher. I kind of am.
Probably why I'm going to go through that floss for Dragon the Sumatra so badly. But I can't think of any other way because it's like I don't sync it with one like you do. Because I noticed you did that on the Fireflies. I sync it with like 5. If it's not at least 3, I'm not happy. So that's part of the reason why I do the cross country. It's because I don't like to just sink it into 1 or 2. I need a good long stretch. Or I'm not a happy Joe.
I was yawning off screen. So are you a cross-country stitcher or do you end it and change colors? We're giving away...
Or end it and jump. So there's 3 options.
We're giving away a Janlin kit. It is a full kit. It is unopened. Yep, totally got it on sale. It says, every house where love abides and friendship is a guest is surely a home sweet home, for there the heart can rest. And then it's got a place where you can put your name and establish the year you were married, the year you got your house.
I kind of find it funny. We're basically doing it again.
What?
20 to 10 to free.
Yep.
I do math things in my head. I find it funny. Sorry.
Petunias? Those flowers are those petunias?
Like I know.
I don't know what flowers those are.
They're pretty.
So are you a cross-country stitcher? You have 2 weeks from Monday. That will be... So you have until Monday, February 25th at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time to answer the question on this week's video. That's announcements, plans. You're probably going to sit down and finish your little dragon, right?
Actually, I was going to blow something up, then do a load of dishes, then finish the dragon.
I need to send somebody an invoice.
Oh, by the way, blow something up is my slang term for go play video games. Please nobody call the FBI.
We should probably disclaimer that. He says that he's going to go blow stuff up when he needs to play video games.
I came up with that when playing the game called StarCraft, where literally that's you make an army and blow the other guy up. That's the name of the game. So I just started calling it that.
I need to have a finishing party. All this stuff needs FFO. Anyway, squirrel.
Yeah, maybe you can teach me how to do it too, so I can FFO mine after I get done with the little baby dragon, small dragon, squirrel, turtle.
It is February. The calendar turned to February, so technically my next full rotation should be a square on Life's Moments. I don't know where it's at, so it's not getting yanked out. So we'll work on that. The goal is to get that finished this year. I'm probably gonna do the small square, the small sand dollar square, because it is February. It's a short month, and I'm working on Tree of Stitches. Even though I'm also very tired. Even though I had, even though I'm working on trees, I don't know what I was gonna say. That train of thought just left the station without me.
Yeah, and the best part is it probably went back the way it came, so she's walking on the wrong way on the tracks. Love you, honey.
Story of my life.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
So, that's it for the week. It's probably going to be kind of a short video. I don't know. It might be our normal 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm. We can ramble for a few minutes and see if you want to cut it.
Nope, we're good. It's time to go.
I hate to break it to you. I'm at home. I'm not going anywhere. It's crappy outside.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Tomorrow's drive to work's going to be rock star amazing.
Hey, honey, it's cold outside.
Alright, well, we're going to get off here. I have to go shower. I'm a night shower. Random fun fact, I'm a night shower. If I were to shower in the morning, okay, look. You see this? You see all this? Which, by the way, ain't been brushed today. That tells you where I'm at today.
Basically, Laura would have a nice bludgeoning
like,
weapon of frozen hair.
I would have to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to shower and dry my hair. And all of that stuff to leave my house by 5:45. Ain't happening.
I don't want to deal with Laura waking up that early.
It's better. Also, it's better for your skin to shower at night. Because you wash all the oils that your skin produces to protect it when you shower. So to shower in the morning means your skin is not protected, which is why a lot of people have skin issues. Okay, it's my soapbox for the day. Oh, I could go on. I have other soapboxes to get on, but
I won't press that button.
So,
you forgot to do the whole welcome to people who haven't been new people.
I totally forgot to say hello to all our new folks. Hello to all of our returning folks. At this point, just expect it at the end of the video.
Hello, everybody. No, I'm not right in the head. I'm not left in the head either. I left the tracks and just went on my own way.
I could get on a rant about being a nice person, but you know what? Be nice to people. Be nice to each other. Don't tell people you're going to do stuff you're clearly not going to do. Make sure to like the video, share the video, subscribe to our channel, ring our bell, and it'll tell you when I post new videos.
Comment.
Leave a comment. You can contact me via the social media links below. One of them is going to change. Also, the description box on last week's video never got done. There's a solid chance this week's is just going to be my contact info because I'm so busy. With training on Tuesday nights, with training Tuesday night last week, with training Tuesday night this week, it's just not going to probably happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. I'm not going to stress myself out about trying to get it done and remember to get it done. It's not going to happen. Sorry. I will make sure my contact info is on this video. I am changing my stitching supplies from a page to a Facebook group. You will have to answer the standard answer 3 questions to get admitted into the group. If you don't answer the questions, your application to get into the group will be denied. Your request to join the group will be denied. Flat out, plain and simple. Most groups now are doing that where if you don't answer the questions, you don't get put into the group. You don't get accepted into the group. So, that's how it's going to be. I will have all of that below. There's not much posted on the stitching supply page to purchase yet. I do have dyes. I will put out a list of what I have. I'm working on dyeing samples so that it can be, because I have a fairly consistent dye process now. And this just became exceedingly long.
I was having the exact same squirrel.
So,
Turtle.
I just thought of that and I thought, well,
Wolverine.
you know. But, like the video, comment on the video, share the video, all
that YouTube, please give us money stuff.
YouTube doesn't give me money yet.
That's my point. Tell all your friends. Get us a million
apparently there's
subscribers.
something about comments and views and algorithms that generate... Look, we ain't there yet.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll be sitting here when we get there. I don't want to deal with it.
It ain't all about that. I just want you to comment on the video because I like talking to you guys. That makes me feel like I'm not sitting here talking to my phone, which I really am.
Unless you're talking to me.
I am
Looking at the phone.
Looking
at mirror images of ourselves. It's creepy.
It is.
And kind of fun.
Anyways. Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye.